So, before we get started, well, let's get started. I want to get started with this, man. And I know we kind of touched it already,
Right.
but I want to start with Dominic. Where did we meet? Where did you, what, to give us a story about us and give us a story about Lawrence and how y'all met?
Gotcha. Well, I had been a big fan of Lawrence for a long time, man. He's out here, in these Facebook stratospheres, these social media stratospheres, and in conferences and stuff like that around town and stuff like giving like these powerful messages. I'm like, man, who is this dude, right? So it's like, and so I had to send him the Facebook, friend requests and stuff like that, but one of the things about entrepreneurship is like you can have all the tools, all the know-how and everything in between. But sometimes, man, you need that kick in the tail. And that's what, Lawrence, AKA the law, brings, man. And so I was just always, fascinated. And let's be honest, 99% of the times I needed that message too. You know what I mean? And so, as they say, iron sharpens iron. And so, we hooked up and stuff like that. And obviously, like we said, the first time we actually met in person was at that conference. But brother, I had been watching you and had been inspired and admired you for a long time, man, long before all that. So I'm appreciative to you. And then, we had you on, the Startup Life podcast, and you rocked the mic there and stuff like that, But, it was just amazing to actually kind of meet you. And for those who were at the conference, you know why Angie put him last, right?
Those out Bernie Mac.
Right, exactly. Because get the theory stuff. Let Dominic go first. He gonna give you some information, right? He gonna give you some information. But if you want to leave that thing feeling like you on fire, you put Lawrence last. And so he rocked it and stuff like that. So man, just to say once again, it is truly an honor and a privilege to not only know you, but to also do this with you as well, brother, for sure. Now, as far as Fa-Harra go, we go back a little bit longer. Cafeterias and tables. He know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna put him on full blast. Maybe we'll get into that another time. But nah, man, this brother right here is somebody who has always walked his own path unapologetically with his own spirit. You know what I mean? And honestly, from the word go, this dude has just been always cool, always down, always like, whatever, right? Because the thing, look, man, I was a square in school. Let's be honest, right? I thought I was cool, but I wasn't as cool as I thought I was, right? And so, but people like Fa-Harra, man, they're like, you know what? They accept all, you know what I mean? And they see the good in people, and they see that people, have a certain level of talent and intelligence and stuff like that. And so that's kind of how we've rocked for a very long time. And, and he knows how much I love that dude, man. He knows how much I love him. It's just nothing but love. But, like I said, we've been rocking for a long time. But like when it comes to Fa-Harra, man, and what you're going to get when you listen to this show, like you're talking about a marketing guru. Like no other, right? That whole Kings of Company tagline, like who came up with that? It wasn't me. Right. It wasn't the law. It was Fa-Harra, right? He had this idea to kind of bring it, to light and bring it to this. And I was like, damn, why didn't I think of that? But it just goes to show when it comes to building a brand and marketing and building your social media following, stuff like that, there is nobody better in the game than Fa-Harra LV. But nobody, right? So, but big shout outs to you as well, man. Thank you so much for putting this together and for allowing me to be in your presence to do this, brother.
Man. Yeah. Westwood.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna keep it going because we don't want to hold y'all long. We just
sorry.
We just no, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne, but man, this love. Lawrence, man, let's go.
So, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I was fans of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Even hear what Dom, said, man. I was really first, I'm gonna say truthfully, I was intimidated by y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because like I was super young, super new in the business world, you know what I'm saying? I was understanding business, but not having it fully established, you know what I'm saying? And so I was really like intimidated, right? And so knowing what you guys were going and how you guys were building and making moves, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, when I get around these brothers, man, I am going to be Lawrence, but like I look up to y'all like my champions, you know what I'm saying, in the game, man, especially those, you guys are in the space of Memphis, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I have to go out to try to find the content or the people, you know what I'm saying, outside of Memphis, y'all in Memphis. And so, man, when I first met, Fa-Harra, man, I couldn't get his name right for a long time. And I was like, man, I'm trying to get my man name right. And I had to practice that. Like, I literally had to practice that. So I was like, dude, let me practice, man, because I'm going to mess this dude's name up and everything. And so, but yeah, once we met, man, it was like clicking from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so kindred, like right off the bat that it was ridiculous. Like I knew him from growing up, and it was like, how does stuff work? But it was just flowing and organic. And he, you know what I'm saying? And he challenged me a lot of levels, especially on the marketing side. He's like, no, you know what I'm saying, Law, you got to be this, you got to be that, you know what I'm saying? And it helped me to see different perspectives when it comes to marketing. So even when I'm on social media, I still have those tools that he deposited in me. Even when we was at the Go Be Great, I'm looking at his structure on his board, and I'm like, okay, I'm still got it. You know what I'm saying? The paper that we had even on the table, I'm like, okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And I still use it today. You know, and he even told me about repurposing my content, and I'm like, okay, I didn't really know how to really do that. But man, I've been repurposing content, and it makes me seem like I'm showing up everywhere, but I'm just repurposing content. So that was cool. And Dom, man, I'm starstruck with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime I hear him, anytime I see him, anytime he's on, I'm literally like starstruck. Like he like the superstar. When we call him Dom, you know what I'm saying? He the Dom for real. You know, sitting at the table. Let me help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? So he is the big dog, man. And so, I was super like impressed with him when he broke down the stuff. He talked about the Owls LLC, and then when he did his podcast, and when he asked me, I was like scared a little bit, but I was like, okay, because he had so much structure. He had music, he had microphones, and I'm like, dang, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? And so to me, I was like, him asking me that, like, it was so huge for me, and I took that to heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is my brother that I could say, okay, this is my brother. And then we did the event. It was like, dang, I could see him and thing. And the next thing you know, we started seeing each other everywhere. It was like we were popping up in the same places everywhere. And I'm watching him. He's getting the honor and stuff like that. And I'm like, dang, bro. And I'm like, man, I'm so happy. And then when I look at him and then when I talk to him, every time I call him, I ain't gonna get choked up a little bit, but for real, every time I call that man, he never like make me feel like I'm small. He always make me seem bigger than what I am. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, yo, I got you. It's not yeah, I'm running this company. Or yeah, I'm talking to CEOs of Fortune 500. He like, yo, I got you. And that jump was, pretty dope, man. And I'm gonna quit because, I don't supposed to be getting soaked up. You know what I'm saying? And then I won the Manscaped thing watching his show. You know what I'm saying? So I've been manscaping a little bit, but it's all good.
hey, do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go get to it, man. It was beautiful, bro. Like, man, y'all got some beautiful stories, man. Y'all really got some beautiful stories. I'm gonna go and get to it because I don't want to get choked up. You know what I'm saying? but But man, I met Lawrence, man, and when I met Lawrence, man, it's like the first time I met him, we were cool. We were brothers. Like it was just like that right then. It wasn't no, hey, let's kick it for let me get his number and see where he at and see what his life like. It wasn't none of that. It was just like we were just super, super cool. And the thing is, I had already been following Lawrence on Facebook. And I've been listening to this advice that he's giving to the people. And I'm like, gosh, man, this dude is the most inspirational person, one of the most inspirational people that I know that I know right now. And the thing is, man, when you explain what you're doing, man, and how and you're encouraging the people, like it's almost like you don't even have a filter, but it's not disrespectful. It's like you can only respect it. And it's like certain stuff is the opinion and some stuff is facts. It's like you spit so much facts, man. It's hard for me to find the opinions. You know what I'm saying? And you uplift so many people. So when I got the call, when I get the hit up from Angie about the Go Be Break conference, I see your name on it. And I'm like, I don't go after him. I'll tell you, man, this was a real thought. I said, I do not want to go after him. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen the lineup, she told me the lineup, I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect. Everything was lined up exactly how it was supposed to go. We had the perfect host. We had the perfect venue. We had the perfect setup, man. And the order, man, Angie still did an awesome job with that. And even after that, matter of fact, it was that weekend. I think it was like that Monday and Tuesday. Me and Lawrence met up.
I remember that. I remember that.
Man, we met up, man, and I'm telling you, we had a conversation out of this world, man. We didn't want to leave. Like, we didn't want to leave. If we could have got a business room and just stayed up all night, just exchanging information, I believe we would have. And he always been a brother with me ever since then. I love how you uplift people. I love how you incorporate business into it as well. It's like you give more than just one subject. You give more than just one thing. You give the whole 10 of everything, man. And not to mention the fact that you're still out there fighting for our country. Like, man, thank you for your service, bro. Like, real talk, man. Like, there's love, like, I'm pretty sure everybody on the live, there's love, man. So y'all throw up the 100s and throw up the hearts and the stuff for that. You know what I'm saying? Who that? What's this? I still live by Lawrence's advice. You should. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Inspiring people. You know what I'm saying? And this somebody that's not even on our live. This somebody just rock with Lawrence, man. So, man, I love you, bro. That's your gift. I honestly feel like this your gift. You know what I'm saying? It's to uplift people, man, and put positive information in people's hearts, man. Because I'm pretty sure if you hadn't already, I'm pretty sure you've gotten a call or two. It's like, man, I almost gave up. Or I almost let my business go. But I heard you talking and you gave me inspiration, man. So that's me on Lawrence, man. I you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? but Dominic, I've been knowing Dominic since 97, 98.
Right.
And I remember I met Dominic and we kicked out. We was cool. I was like, man, we just started this organization, man, called Alpha Chi, man. Mm-hmm. He was like, man, I'm gonna give a squab though. There's nothing what they call swab. I'm gonna give a swab, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't give a swab, man. We killing them over here. So I had to go and get him out there. I had to get that reel reel him in. Had to go reel him in the Chi, man. So he was my Chi brother. We started like that. He remember the before Fa-Harra Farmer, and that guy was something different. You know what I'm saying? Coming, people know my background, man. Coming from Westwood, and doing stuff I ain't supposed to be doing, getting arrested, like all kind of stuff, man. And I gotta tell stories, man, about I ain't gonna lie, man. Dominic, he laughed at me harder than I think anybody in the world. Like, I mean, cause we be doing crazy stuff. Me and my guy Jason Anderson, man, we were doing wrestling moves. We were doing wrestling moves on people in cafeterias, man. Like this on top, man. We I'm talking about straight WWF.
We do that BTW.
Hey, listen, Lawrence, we were breaking tables.
Facts. That happened. That's
like for real.
That's not fake. That happened.
We were breaking tables, man. Just straight up Dudley boys, not WWE, WWF. Like
the whole attitude here in Westwood High School.
Stone Cold studied everybody.
NWO boy going up the Wolfpack.
So if I know anybody to come in, remember that, man. Y'all already know. But bruh, he went through some times with me. You know, both of us had times that that we needed each other and we talked to each other. It's no lie, they did. But it was time that we really needed each other. Both of us was going through something, and even when he was out of town, he was living out of town, we would call and we would talk. Right. And one thing I can say about bro is he always believed in me, like for real. Like if none of my friends or associates believed in me, I knew that this guy believed in me. And how he is now is he's been this way for a long time. You know, and I remember the Dominic because a lot of people don't know, like Dominic still from Westwood. Don't let startup like fool you. Like that dude is still from Westwood. Do not let the startup like fool you. But man, bro,
I'm turning up, home, man. Don't be telling them people how to play.
And I'm gonna get done. I know I spent a while on both of y'all. I'm gonna get done. But Dominic, I remember the first thing I spoke it as an entrepreneur. He said where, and he came. Him and Kendra came, and I was like, all the people I asked to come. You know what I'm saying? I told them I was doing it. They came, and that meant so much to me. And then he came to one I did with my cousin. The next one, guess who was speaking on it too? He was speaking on that one too. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of work together, work as a unit, work as a team, bro. And I want to let you know I appreciate you, man. Man, you and your family, man, y'all always showed me so much love and made me a part of the family. I thank y'all for that. And to both of y'all, man, I love y'all for taking this journey with me. I really do. And it just wasn't the Go Be Great started this, but I feel like it was meant to happen, and we about to go to that next, man. Y'all ready?